Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Slice and Dice. You can see we won! Hooray! I kind of want to play a hard game. Let's do one more normal run. This should go a bit quicker because I shouldn't have to explain as much. This is neat. So Wallop is new to me. Holy cow. 2 stuns, prevent death. That's cool. You are new. So what do we have? We have a Scoundrel. 4 blank sides, not great. 1 damage to all enemies, that's pretty cool. 1 damage vulnerable. Hit somebody, mark them as vulnerable, then they take +1 damage from everything else that hits them this turn. That's neat. Fighter, we've seen before. Wallop, we just looked at. That's new, that's cool. Lots of stuns. We have a blue and a red hero down here now, which is really cool. This is more of the traditional party that I'm used to. So red is a healer and blue is some sort of like mage, which is why we have these 3 things on the bottom of the screen now too. So you have single use heal 5. That's a cool heal. Oh, you're all single use. Interesting. Okay. So a pair of heal 5s, gain 1 mana, gain 2 mana, gain 3 mana. All of it is single use. You have a spell, Bandage. Heal and shield 1. It's a cleave, but only once per fight. That's interesting. You are weird. Single use stuff makes me uncomfortable, even if we're unlikely to, burn it all out in one fight. And then the initiate. So the healer has like a healing spell of some sort, or just, they'll have a spell. And then the mage has another spell, and then we're always going to have burst. That's our default. 2 mana. You'll understand how mana works as we get going. So 3 single use gain mana and growth. So this will grow every time we use it. And then the fuchsia color surrounding this means it's a cantrip, which is really cool. If it pops up, like if this is the face that it lands on while we're rolling, it just happens for free. Very, very cool. And then gather. Replace all blank sides with +2 mana for this turn. So if we have 2 mana, and we have, let's say 2 blank sides to actually make it worthwhile, then we can actually make use of those. So that actually goes well with the splint. Interesting. And then burst is just do 2 damage or 2 shielding. The boar is going to be nasty. We don't really have a lot of damage. Huh. This is going to be an interesting one. I guess, we have burst. Huh. And you know what? I guess the initiate also kind of synergizes well with the Scoundrel, because the Scoundrel has just garbage dice. Hey, that's good. Gain mana, cast a spell. Gain mana. Just like everything else, we can undo stuff if we need to. The other important thing, this mana has like a little slash through it. We lose it at the end of the turn. We can only store 3 mana, so it is kind of a use it or lose it past a certain point. So there's no reason not to. There's no reason to gather. Like, we could gather and then, get that back, but it doesn't matter. Make our Scoundrel feel like he's doing something. So I think we burst. The question is who? Probably the boar. So if we go like burst, hit for 2, and then hit for 1, so we could just kill the boar. That's good. That seems like a good thing. Hey, Scoundrel did something. And we got a cantrip. That's sweet. These are not helpful. That's cool. So, boy, does the vulnerable not matter when we have this much damage, but okay. Alright, first fight. Level somebody up. Ooh. These are interesting. So, Jester, Flick. Does 1 damage to somebody for 1 mana. Engage, so it does double the damage if we're flicking somebody with full HP. Can only be cast once each turn. Spells will let us hit people in the back, so that would let us like kill the archer in theory for only 1 mana. This is a cantrip gain a reroll. That's really nice. Dodge all effects and damage. So that's just a pure evasion. The rogue has that also. I think we're going to take the rogue because our scoundrel is just like really, really useless right now. 2 damage, cruel, so it does double damage for somebody who's on low HP, below half. 2 cantrips. Cantrips can be really dangerous, you know, for fighting like spiky boys or something that can reflect damage. Or if we like, because the cantrip's random, we don't get to control like where the damage goes. So we could end up like, you know, triggering an ogre's ability or a slime split or something like that, unintentionally if we're not careful. But generally speaking, I think the rogue's pretty good for this. And also because it's random, it could hit like the archer, for example. That'd be neat. So what do we do? Wallop, you can stun any of these guys. So like stun this goblin, save our initiate. That would be good. Like this is damage, which is good. But I kind of want to roll for the cantrip or something. I don't know. Okay, that's something. That's something. Yeah, let's just go again. Cruel. So, like, may as well just get as much mana as we can. Oh yeah, right, we cannot hit him in the back. That's right, that's right. I forgot. Spells can, like, cleave and stuff, so that would hit the archer, but otherwise we're stuck with hitting whoever's in the front. Same with, like, the stun. So we gotta punch through both of these goblins to get the archer. We're not gonna be able to get any of these to flee. Which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. So, I guess... we could also, like, burst the fighter to give him shielding instead of, like, bursting for damage, but... Come on, bursting for damage is just the way to go. Do we do it again, or do we save? We can do it again. He could maybe die to, like, a cantrip or something. That'd be cool. Yes! So good. It kind of doesn't matter. We just need 2 damage, which we have. I say, now that I'm looking, and realizing we have 2 damage. Yep. Okay. So we could teach somebody the poultice on the bone charm again. We could teach somebody the poultice spell. It's an item, so they'd have to have it equipped to do that. But 1 mana, heal 2, single cast, only once per turn. Like, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That could be like a good emergency heal for only 1 mana. I think I take that. And the important thing is, like, we could put it on our splint. But if you die, then we lose access to your spell. So I'm going to put it on somebody else, like... Probably not the rogue, just in case we fight Tyrantus again. Right, so, like, it's just, you know, hedging our bets for in the future. It's, like, almost certainly never going to matter, but, you know, good habit to have, I guess. So that's good, we can do better. Like, the dodge everything is cool, but, you know, you're not being targeted by anything, so not actually useful. The healing doesn't matter because nobody's taken any damage yet, so I'd rather get mana. That didn't happen. So, if we hit the wolf, then we can cruelty for the 1 extra damage to kill it. so that's fine. We gotta kill the rat. And then we're all fine. Taking a bit of damage, but otherwise fine. I mean, like, I'd rather get damage from the wallop, but it also doesn't matter because we can just burst again. I'm now realizing. I gotta, like, retune my brain to remember that we have spells now. that last run kind of messed with me. So Berserker is actually maybe viable just because we have healing. Fiend is interesting. So cantrip, pain mana, so you take damage and we get that much mana. Deal 2 damage and self-heal. It's a single-use thing, so that kind of helps recover from the HP you're losing from the mana. And then the spell is burn. Deal 1 damage to everyone. That's interesting. I'll take the Berserker. Good damage, we just gotta keep you alive. And I guess we don't have any, like, shielding we can apply to you. Normally that's the Grey Hero's job. Cleave doesn't matter against the troll, like... This is interesting. Yeah, let's take the mana. Are we going to be able to stun? Are we going to be able to get him down to 5 or less HP? Almost certainly not. That's good. I mean, like... Oh man, if we could get the poison, that'd be really good. Yes, 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 yes. So that'll just, like, negate his regen. Because he's taking 1 damage from the poison and then regenning 1 each turn. If we can stack more poison on him too, that'd be really good. So we'll do some of that, a couple of these. I could, like, poultice him or Berserker. We also could have, like, put a burst on him before he attacked to reduce the damage he was going to take. We could, like, the wallop can't do anything. Yeah, let's poultice. Do we want to burst also? Nah, may as well save it. We don't get anything for using it now. So we kind of have to kill the troll this turn. 2 mana's fine. We could get more out of you. Oh, I guess we could maybe stun him. Ugh. Our wallop just has so low HP. It's not great. Like, his stun is effectively useless because his HP is so low. Alright, we have, like, a stupid amount of mana, so we can probably just... Yeah. +1 to all incoming healing. That would not be bad on the Berserker. Rejuvenation Wand. Replace the top and bottom sides with heal 10 single use. I mean, it would be a straight upgrade for the Splint, but we're not going to keep the Splint forever. You're going to level up eventually. It would also maybe be more useful on the Wallop, because those stuns are just not super useful with only 5 HP. The Garnet... yeah, I'm going to take the Garnet, because that's actually going to be helpful for the long term on the Berserker, you know, for as long as we have him. And it's, in theory, something that we could make use of later. Alright. Oh, I was like, what is that symbol? Yep. So you could stun any of these guys, that's fine. Some poison and some berserk damage, also good. You could take 4 damage, then we could heal you for 6. Like, that's okay. I'd rather do it like next turn when you've also like taken a damage from the goblin or something. So that's 5 damage, so we can just kill somebody. We can stun another one. So it kind of doesn't matter what we get from these guys, but mana would be nice. That's good. Yeah, that's fine. So I think we kill the snake. And then we stun this guy. Okay. So that's 2 damage, 4 damage, 6 damage from our spells. Easy peasy. I really like the monk, but we took him last time, so we'll go with somebody different. Just, literally just because. Cyclops, what happens? Gets stunned when we break that middle HP. Okay. Foot Stomp hits everybody, right? And then the club is a cleave. Man, this guy is a tough customer. That's a lot of damage. Druid. So 2 mana, 2 mana, 2 shielding, but it grows each time it's used. 2 healing and also a cleanse. So we could like remove poison. And then 2 damage that also grows. So like this is really cool. And then your spell is 1 damage to all enemies, and then heal 1 to all allies, and it costs 3. So that is pretty cool. Yeah, I'll take that. And we're fine with our equipment and stuff that we already have, so... Our 1 item that is equipped on somebody... Oh no, we have 2. We have 2 items. Do we kill the goblin? Like, that is kind of a lot of damage coming in from you. So we have to do 8 damage to stun the Cyclops. I don't think that's going to happen. Oh man, that's a bummer that we got nothing from the Initiate. So we could kill the goblin. We probably protect either the Initiate or the Berserker. Man, you guys both had X's. That's a bummer. Yeah, I mean, this is rough. That Cyclops just does so much damage. Holy moly. So much damage. Sadly, you're not dying right now, so... Ugh. So if we use balance, it would save these 2. The Initiate's still at risk of dying this turn. We cannot just, like, directly shield you. So we would have to, like, burst. The other option is... like, you could save yourself. A burst would save the Initiate. Then the Druid is at risk of dying. Like, I think we're almost certainly going to lose the Initiate this turn. Ugh. I don't know. The mana growth is probably fine. Okay, that's good. Man, and we got some good cantrips in there, too. Hey, we stunned him. Never mind, we're fine. Cool. So, now if we get the Death Wish attack, that would be cool. And we've already got enough to win, but I just want to see if we can get it, because that'd be fun. Nope. I'm not actually going to use that because I don't want him to die. Then he'd be at half HP, and that's not good. Now the longbow is good because it gives us some ranged options that we could put on anybody. Probably the wallop. Lead boot, sticking +1. Let's take that longbow. Yeah, I like that. Militia and bandits. We have no way of applying shielding directly to somebody, which is a bummer. So could we, in theory, like, overkill the militia? So we'd have to do 6 damage. So we would have to get our berserker big hit. And then we would have to do 3 damage after that. And we don't have any way of doing 3 damage other than the berserker. So what could we do? We could do... Oh, we do! If we get the cruelty thing. Man, that's so risky, though. I think we just can't do it this turn. So can we pivot and keep our initiate alive? That I don't know. So the wallop needs like self-shield. Which we're not going to get, are we? Oh, the initiate. Okay, we did get. We can keep everybody alive. So we want to get you close to dead. And then if we can get our big hit on the berserker, then we just win the fight. Or if we get cruelty on the rogue. Oh no. We might have cantrip problems. Oh, this is awful. Jeez. Ugh. So he's gonna die after he attacks? But he's hitting the berserker, so we gotta deal with you guys. Man, this is just annoying. We are so close. And then we're losing the wallop. We could heal you for 2. But that just doesn't matter. You're still gonna die. So, rip to the wallop. That's a bummer. We got close. And then you can see we lost our spell. But it's fine. Yeah. So a guardian. I would love to replace the wallop. The wallop is just not great. Sparky is interesting. So deal 2 damage and gain 2 mana. His spell is Zap. Kill an enemy who has exactly 2 HP. We can only do it once per turn. It's okay. And then these does no damage, single use, but it's charged. Gain +1 pip for all of the mana that we're currently holding. So we load up on a bunch of mana on a single turn. And then we hit somebody really hard for those. I think we're going to take the Guardian. I like the little skull. I like the game's making a lot more obvious like that. Hey, he died last turn. He's not doing well. So Cleave Shield, Cleave Stab, and then Engage Shield. So it does 3 shielding, but 6 to somebody who's currently at full HP. So we'll do that. We lose the bow, but I like we don't have any shielding currently, so this I think is just a good change for us. I guess we put this on the initiate for now. I don't know. The three witches are an interesting boss. So bats hit everybody or summon a wolf. When we break the arrow pip that each one of them has, does 2 damage to the topmost enemy, the middlemost enemy, or, you know, the topmost ally, I guess, their enemy. Top one will do 2 damage to the rogue, 2 damage to the guardian, 2 damage to the initiate. And they all have like different things they do. So bats and wolves hit somebody really, really hard with the broom, or weakening cleave. That's nasty. And then Magret is 3 damage and hits 2 people, or does 2 poison to somebody. So this is rough. We can do 2 damage to each of them. I'd rather just like kill one outright. We probably need the shielding. Like the cleave shield would be nice. I gotta think for a moment. Like the poison's also not bad. If we could get our cleansing heal, that would also be good. The poison, I think, is too good to pass up. I really like the growth mana, too. Ugh. Okay. So we could kill one of them, but they'll still get their attack off, which is a bummer. Or we could use the mana and just kill one outright. I guess we do that. That's probably a better way to do it. I guess we're going to use balance. So who do we want to kill? Like, the weakening is really annoying. It basically just shuts down a bunch of our heroes. I would love to keep our initiative alive, so that's what we're going to do here. Yeah, it's fine. It's just rough that the initiate has such low HP. So we can do 3 to somebody, we can do 2 to somebody, so that's pretty good. The Cleavy Shield is probably good, even though it's only 1. We're taking 1. Everybody's taking 1 from Agnes. Yeah, and then do we want to do another balance? Probably. That's probably fine. It would also be kind of nice to minimize the damage the Berserker's taking, but I guess he's healing for 2, so it's all fine. It all works out. Yeah, let's just stop you from doing your thing, because that's really annoying. So, not too difficult of a boss, but, you know. You broke the thing. That's funny. Yeah, just one of those bosses that can be a little tricky. And I guess that's enough. I guess we win. Don't mind if I do. Nice shot. splitting arrows, so ranged cleaves on the right two. Troll nose, which we unlocked in the last video, gives one person regen. So that would be good on like the Berserker. I wonder if that would double. The ranged cleave would also be really nice. Although it's really not that strong. Let's take the... let's take the troll nose. Let's take the troll nose. Keep our Berserker alive. There's an argument that maybe we could put it on the Initiate and try to keep him alive, but he's just taking so much damage. Oh. Ugh. What do we even do? Just re-roll everything. That's good. Ugh, I don't know. I don't know about this. That's not super useful. That's terrible. Ugh. We cannot give you enough shielding to live. What do we do? We could kill the bones and do 1 damage to the fanatic. I would love to just like kill the fanatic. Maybe we just... I guess we could burst it twice. So he's going to kill our Initiate, but he's also just going to die in the process. Kind of a bummer, but oh, hey, he did regen too. That's sweet. Kind of a bummer, but I don't really see that we had any better options. I'm going to change, I'm going to lower the sound effects just a little tiny bit. So we just need to do 4 damage. Like we can do that. That's easy. Perfect. Finally, we get to upgrade our Initiate. So Seer. Spend 3 mana and we get 4 mana next turn. 3 mana one-time use, 3 mana one-time use, 1 mana growth, and then 1 damage and inflicts poison, also single use. Caldera, 1 damage and 1 mana, gain 2 mana. 3 damage, single use, and cruel. That's not bad. And then does 2 damage to all enemies who have already taken damage. So, like, this is pretty cool. I like the Caldera. Seer is interesting. Like, the poison is okay. But in reality, you're not going to do much because you have so many blank sides. And then they're going to blank out after we use them. Oh, the single-use items. We're going to take the Caldera. I like the Caldera more. And I guess nobody's getting anything ranged. I am going to put it back on the Caldera, because if we could hit the sniper, that'd be cool. So, we have a zombie, we have the 2 militias. If we get a pristine shield from the Guardian, we could get rid of one of the militias. Yes. Caldera, I think, is just gonna die. Sucks, man. We're in like kind of a death spiral for our spellcaster. Like I could give you 2 shielding. We could dump all of our mana into trying to save this guy. Is that worth it? Like maybe. I really want your big hit for 4 to kill the zombie. Oh, and the targeting thing's gone. Where did that go? I guess we don't get it this fight. Maybe I have to reboot the game. That's a bummer. Like, that's so much damage. So we could shield for 4, We would still need a way to shield like 2 more damage off of you. Or to kill the militia. Oh man, we're so close to giving you like all the shielding. We could save him. We could save him if we use this. Right, 5 shielding on the Caldera, and that would cause this militia to run away. Then we still have 2 mana that we could do whatever with. So the thing I'm debating is, do we re-roll the mana, or no, do we re-roll this shield and try to get more mana? Because if we have 3 mana, and then we have a cleave, we could do 3 damage to 3 different things, so we could kill the sniper. That would also, like, help solve the Caldera problem. But that's kind of risky. I guess we can go for it, because worst case scenario, we don't get it here, and we still have 2 shielding and 3 shielding. But then we're not killing the zombie. Is that okay? That's probably okay. I like the 2 damage and growth. Can we get mana? Worst case scenario. It happened. That's a bummer. So if we shield the druid, right, then that guy runs away, but then doesn't solve the Caldera problem. And then the rogue got the most useless thing ever, which is protect himself from all of the no damage that he was already not going to take. Ugh. Okay. So we still have a militia to deal with. No, we have to. We have to go for this. So, in theory, let's imagine that we get the 4 damage on our Berserker. Kill the zombie. Don't have to worry about the rogue. The militia's probably going to need shielding to take him out effectively. So there's 2. So if we get something on the Guardian, we can maybe make that work. I'm trying to decide, like, do we keep these? I think we keep one of these. Because if we kill the zombie and if we kill the militia, then we can use 2 damage to kill the sniper as well. So kind of hedging our bets. Oh, game. Okay. That worked out well. Still can't quite kill the zombie. Like, we're so close. If we got you below, like, if we got you down to half HP, then we could kill him with the rogue. Do we block the 2 damage? I don't think so. We could heal. I think we save it. Ooh, hey, kitty cat. Now we finally get your stupid attack. Save a hero from dying by healing them. I did it. Good tutorial. Hey, look at that. Win 30 fights. And 15 total achievements. We're unlocking stuff at a pretty good pace so far. Pauldron's interesting. -2 to your bottom face and +2 to the top one. Monocle. Add engage to the middle side. That's probably more useful. That'd be kind of cool on the cantrip dagger, because then the first time we roll it, if it hits somebody who hasn't been hit yet, it's doing 2 damage instead of only 1. It would also be good to put on like the cleaves. Ooh. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Or the shield. Like, we got options with that. -2/+2. Do I want to do that for anybody? Like 3 poison and then a dead side? Like, that's kind of okay. I think we take the engage, because that's kind of interesting. Like, that'd be really good on you. That'd be really good on the cleave. Yeah, let's give that a shot. Okay. 3 imps, fanatic, and militia. Man, these fanatics are just... they're tough customers. Like, this is good against the imps, but it's also like woefully insufficient. Man, we're at the point now where we just need shielding and we don't have a whole heck of a lot of it. Like, cleansing the poison off the druid would also be kind of nice. Right, so cantrip hit the imp and it triggered the on-hit effect, so the rogue just took damage. Just a thing you gotta keep an eye on. Like, we could just kill the imp. These are probably okay. So, like, we can engage shielding on you, keep you fully alive. Oh, and that caused him to leave. Hey. Okay, I was not even, like, processing that in my brain. You are going to take so much damage if we do this, and by so much I mean 2. But you regen 2, so that's fine. This is, like, ideal for the rogue, because he is now sorted, as he said. We can just hit this imp for 3, then hit this imp for 2. The only reason I'm hesitating is because it would be kind of nice to, like, save up mana and Caldera to hit both of these guys. Or do the, what is this called? Scald. But I think just not getting poisoned is better. So. Cool. We're getting there. Oh, hey, my button's back. Sweet. We did it. So the veteran, who we had last time, very cool. The dancer is interesting. So cantrip damage, just a hit for 4, evasion, cantrip reroll, and then this one. Does 1 damage to all enemies, rampage, and pain. Can be reused if that damage was lethal, but you take 1 damage every time you do it. Dancing is pain. That's neat. I like the dancer. Okay, new boss, the Lich. So it comes with some bones, can summon 2 bones, can do 2 damage and petrify 2 of somebody's sides to their dice. That's annoying. And then does 1 damage and 1 weaken to all of us. So the Lich is nasty. And then every time we break a plus, summons some bones. Also, in the back row. So we have to punch through the bones to even get to the boss. Hiding behind his skeleton army. So, got a free reroll. What do I even want from you? So, like, you could just hit the boss. That's neat. I'd rather get mana, I think. I feel like we should have taken that thing off of you. We're all going to get weakened, which is annoying. So getting the cleanse side here would be good, because we could just preemptively remove the weaken from somebody, from any one of us. Probably the dancer, because all the cantrips, and having all of these be weakened means that, like, the dancer just can't do anything. This is, I guess, not bad. I'd kind of rather get the 4 damage pain, because then we could just kill a bones. But cleaving and hitting all of you would be not bad. That's very good. That's less good now because you just took damage. Sigh. I mean, that's good. 4 damage just kills the bones. Mana's good. Can we get anything from you? Yeah, mana's good. So... out of curiosity, if I hit you, does this guy take 1 or 2? He takes 2. So did the Lich. Okay. Alright, like that's decent damage. The weaken is really annoying, as I established. Oh good, and you're gonna do it again, great. So our dancer just is kind of useless, unless we get the hit for 3. Like the cleanse is probably the best thing we can get for you. The cleave's probably the cleave shield is probably the best thing we can get for you. Like range damage is not terrible because we could hit the Lich, but just being weakened kind of throws a wrench into everything. Like the growth damage is probably okay. Ugh. So hit you. Hello, cat. I kind of want to heal our Berserker, just because he's getting a little on the low side. We'll do one of those. I guess we just hit the bones. Do some damage to the Lich, summon another bones. But the Lich is below half HP, so not too bad. This fight is not too bad. That's good. We just need to kill the bones, which we can do. I would love to get, like, mana. Ugh. I would love to get 2 mana, but I forgot that we can't. Hey, we got 2 mana. Because if we can do this, 1 damage, 1 healing. Kill the bones, do some damage there. Your cantrip is useless, and then we're like nobody's taking any damage at this point. So we shield you before we do that. Minimize the damage you take. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Summoned more bones. What a surprise. But we are no longer weakened, so dead bones, dead bones. Or we do it this way. Because then we can do this. Look at that. We did it. Just took me a moment to find the line. So what does this add? Right and +1 pip to the middle side. That's not bad. That goes well with people who have a lot of like single-use things. Hourglass. On the first turn, +1 pip to all sides. That's kind of cool. Or we can get 2 random tier 3 items, which is probably not great. Oops. Accidentally goofed up the window. This one in right. Like, who has the highest odds of not being used? The Berserker, the Guardian. Maybe the Caldera if we ever use your single-use thing. Do we get rid of the bow? What are we fighting? Anybody in the back? The Caw is going to be in the back. I think that we get rid of that and get, you know, damage and mana. I think that's good. The bow has outlived its usefulness. So let's just do this because, like, it's just good. It's just good with cantrips. Anything to raise the pips on the cantrips is good. And yes, first turn, while we're re-rolling, this will be 2. It'll give us 2 re-rolls. So you can just do, like, really fun stuff with cantrips if you have enough of them. Just get lots and lots of re-rolls and keep going. I really like cantrip builds. And then you inevitably run into like a spiky or something who just like kills you. But until that point, it's really fun. The Caw is a pain. The Ogre is going to be a problem. So we need to do 8 to the Ogre. Like maybe we just keep this. I would love to get shielding to protect our Caldera. The mana is good. It's really tough to say no to the mana. So 2 damage, Pain, and Rampage. So if, for example, like we hit a snake, we can use that again. Then we can kill the Berserker. Or kill the Ogre with the Berserker. You know what I'm trying to say. And then I guess we protect you, and then we just kill the snake? Like, that seems like a very, very good turn. I'm amazed. That worked out really well. Cool Basilisk. Ooh, a demon. I don't think we fought one of these before. This damage, this must be removed by dice damage individually, kind of like the boar. Demon, like that's a new effect on the demons. They used to do something else. So Null has armor. Basilisk petrifies us every time we hit it. 2 damage to all enemies. Summon an imp. This is nasty. Does 6 damage and inflict pain to somebody's dice for a turn. So demons are really, really nasty. So what do we do? Bash, Artificer. Artificer has a lot of cool single-use things. A lot of cool things. They're all single-use. 4 mana, 10 healing, 2 poison, 3 damage and a self-heal. And then the like Sparky charge thing, but it starts at 2. And then Blades. 2 damage to all enemies at the cost of 4 mana. That's not bad. The Bash is also not bad. I like our Berserker. The heavy damage is kind of nasty. Do we just go random? Let's just do random. We haven't done that yet. Let's just see what we get. Weaver. That's new. Weaver, I think, existed previously, but I don't think they had this effect on the left. Crush does 3 damage to the top and bottom enemies. That's cool. 3 mana, 3 mana. 2 of them are single use. Evasion. Gain mana, but it's +1 pip for each mana we currently have. Interesting. Okay. So let's see what we can do here. Cantrips might be a problem if we hit the Basilisk. I am now realizing. You're gonna take incoming pain and also just like death. There's so much damage coming to you. So if we get the evasion on the Weaver, that'd actually be pretty neat. The engage shield is also really good. That would protect the Weaver if we don't get it. So now I guess we can go for mana on you. Do we go for mana on you? Probably. Okay, lots of rerolls. Mana is good. Damage is good. We can take out the null. And 5 damage is really, really tough to say no to. So, let's take out the null with the Berserker. Let's still protect the Weaver. Three damage to the top and bottom enemies. Probably the way to go. I think we can burst you. So it can't die to spells, right? Must be removed by dice damage. So it's not like the boar, like it has to be removed individually. It just has to be dice damage. Okay. Again, that's like a new effect for me, so I'm learning. Yeah, okay. Cool, cool, cool. And just like out of curiosity, if we back up a little bit and we go like this and this, yeah, okay. Okay. Cool. Now we only have to deal with the Basilisk. However, we're almost certainly going to lose dice faces on the Dancer because of the old cantrips. Maybe not. Just kidding. So 4 damage, 6 damage. Can we get more? Spells are really good against the Basilisk because you don't lose anything. You don't lose, like you don't get petrified for hitting it. Okay. Twisted Bar, set all sides to 2. Sharp Wit. Replace mana and mana gain sides with a basic damage side, keeping all of their keywords and triple their pips. What? So this would be single use 9? 9 damage? This would be charged nothing, charged 0. That'd just be 9 damage. Like, that's crazy. You're tier 3, so we have you for the rest of the game. You're tier 2. Guardian is 2. Everybody is 2. Dancer is tier 3. Okay. So, like, Twisted Bar... Oh, we would lose that. This is tough. Twisted Bar would be cool on the Dancer. Set everything to 2 and then also give him +1 on the first turn, so we'd be hitting for 3. We would lose the 4 damage. This would just become like a 2 damage Andy, but I don't know about that. Like, I don't know if that's the worst thing in the world. I think we do it. Like, that just seems really, really good. So this is our first chance to show off where order matters for your items. So we're getting 2 to all of them first, and then they're getting +1. It goes top to bottom on the items. If we change the order, they would all be getting +1 on the first turn, and then we're overriding that and turning them all to 2 after the fact. So we would only be at 2. So order of items matters sometimes. Okay. So, overkill things by 2 if we can. I don't know that we can. Troll's kind of nasty. Actually, I guess we can probably easily overkill something by 2. I guess we'll take mana. Like the cleave engage thing is kind of neat. I say that, but I'd rather have the shielding to keep our Dancer alive. So in theory, if we kill, like, let's say this top bandit, and we overkill him by enough that this bandit leaves, then we don't have to deal with poison. So I'm not too worried about the cleanse here. Well, that'll keep our dancer alive. Okay, that's good. Like, the mana's probably really good. Okay, I like that. So we hit for 4. And then we hit for 3. That'll take out the bandits. And then we could reuse this. Like, that's a lot. That's so much damage you're going to take. But also, that's really, really good. It's, like, so strong. Oh, it just barely cannot kill the troll in one turn. That would have been sweet. Okay, leaders need... Surgeon just does a lot of healing. So, heal and shield, heal and gain mana, heal and then heal again. You can target different people with that. And then operate. Revive the topmost defeated ally, and then it costs 1 more mana for the rest of the fight every time we cast it. So we would have a way to revive people in battle. Very cool. I want to take the leader, just because I wanted to take them last time and didn't really have the option to do that. So I would love to get, like, the Trollnose Garnet on, like, the Dancer, because you're taking self-inflicted damage, but that's not going to happen. I guess we'll just go back on you. I'm not removing those items. We only have 2 item slots, so yeah, it's fine. Ooh, so the Troll King, have not seen this guy before, regenerates 2 health at the end of each turn, 2 poison cleave, 5 damage cleave, that's nasty, and then the 3 damage stomp. So tough customer. Slate hits really freaking hard. 2 damage to everybody, or 7 damage to one person, and all of his HP has to be removed individually. We just have to hit this thing 5 times. Doesn't matter how much damage we do, we'll only do 1. We just have to hit it 5 times. That's a lot. Cantrips are actually really good at taking out Slate. So smithing gives somebody 2 shield, and then boosts their damage and shield sides by 2. So it would be good to get that, like, on the Dancer, for example. Especially for, like, the Rampage attack. I think the Engage Shield is good, so we can save the Weaver. Like, that's fine. That's fine. So we can hit the top and bottom for 3 each, which will kill the archer. That's sweet. I want to just, like, burn through the Troll King. Yeah, I think that's what we do. I want to kill the Slate too, because he hits really hard, but the Troll King's regen and just, like, the cleaves and stuff, we just gotta kill that boss. You're taking a comically large amount of damage. Batink? That's fine. Ugh. Okay, we got rerolls. That's gonna be good. 3 is good. Could turn that into 5 and shield you, but the shielding doesn't really matter. Okay. So many rerolls. The mana's good. Interesting. I mean, like, this is good just because it's gonna hit the Slate for a damage. We're gonna have to start chipping away at that guy. That's very unfortunate. We should be fine, though. Oh, we should probably not do that, because... Can we keep you alive? Barely. Barely keep you alive. That seems more important. We just need 3 instances of damage. Oh, which we did not get. Are you freaking kidding me? I shouldn't have kept the dancer. We should have re-rolled that. It's fine. We're living. Yeah, we win. Reroll. Ooh, 2 reroll cantrip on the left. Trio to all damage sides. Trio 3x if this has the same number of pips as the 2 other dice that have happened already this turn. That's so specific. Now, a good use for the Qatar cantrips, because if we hit a cantrip 3 times, that 3rd time it'll do 3x damage. But like, that's so tough to get. Replace the left side. Like, I wouldn't mind replacing it on the Weaver, because we're not saving up mana. We don't really have, like, a mana storage build. Like, there's items you can get that'll let you hold more mana, that sort of thing. And we don't have a lot of mana generation on other units outside of the Weaver. So, it's rare that we're going to get anything out of that. So just having more rerolls means more cantrips on the dancer. Which would go well with the other item that we didn't take. But, you know, what can you do? Also, this is like the worst fight for that, because we're going to just petrify our cantrips or kill... She's going to kill herself on the spiker. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Well, what can you do? I mean, like, mana's good. I don't know. I don't even know what I want here. We're taking so much damage. The cleave is good. Do we just, like, throw 6 damage at... You could throw yours at the spiker. You should not throw yours at the spiker. We can mana to do the crush, kill the sniper, start hitting that basilisk. I guess if we had the smith side, we could double the cleave, like that'd be neat. Do I want to re-roll for that? No, I don't think so. I think this is fine. So let's just do one of these. Batonk. Still gotta save the dancer. You have health and regen and are fine, so you can hit the spiker. You kind of cannot afford to hit the spiker. So I guess we just do it like that. I will heal you, though. Because you got a lot of incoming damage. And that poison is going to be rough. Okay, there goes that cantrip. This will be good. Hopefully it'll heal the poison. The shielding will be good just to put on somebody, like whoever ends up attacking the spiker. If we even do that, cool. Alright, well, we're running out of cantrips. This is good. This is good-ish. You're going to take so much damage if we do that, though. I want to see if this works, actually. So, heal you first. It removed 2 of the petrifies and it removed 2 of the poison. Okay. Good to know. So let's just shield you some at all. This will kill the basilisk. Now the dice is petrified, but it is reusable because the rampage triggered already. So, let's take mana. So if you hit here, it applies this side to all allied sides, which overrides the petrify for this turn, so you can go again. Okay, I wanted to see if that would work, and it did. That's sweet. Okay, Valkyrie is really cool. So, target ally cannot die, shield 2, and if this saves a person, prevents lethal damage, then you can reuse the shield this turn. That's neat. Revive the 2 topmost defeated allies. That's really good. And then the old Death Wish, 4 damage turns into 8. Really, really cool. What do you have? Ritual. Heal 2, cleanse, and cleave. That's very, very good. 5 healing, and it boosts somebody's max HP by 5. 10 healing, 2 healing, and 2 mana gain. Like, this is so good. You're just like a better druid. I like that a lot. I didn't even look at what we're fighting. A whiz, 2 zombies, and a demon. We don't have anything that hits for 4 straight up, do we? No, not out of the box. We could do some like smithing shenanigans, I think. Smith on the like rampaging dancer attack. That'd be cool because that'd do 5 damage on the first turn, which would kill both zombies and the whiz, and we'd get to go again. So that would be like the ideal thing that we could get here. Pristine shielding, I think, is just like the way to go on you. I think we kind of fish for that. Growth shielding is also good. The max HP boost is really nice, though. Let's take the growth shield. Yeah, like the cleavy shield is also pretty good. Let's just take a bunch of shielding while we're here, you know? I'm gonna keep the Weaver's dice unlocked, just because we can generate more cantrip rerolls. I mean, like, this is good, but it's like kind of useless if we don't get the other piece, the smith. Do we take that, or do we keep going for cantrips? Eesh. Okay, we keep going for cantrips. That is the correct answer. 10 rerolls. All right. Can we get exactly what we're after in 10 rerolls? Game. I mean, we could do 6. We could do 9. You were gonna like kill yourself on that though. Okay, give me that smithing side, please. Please, the hammers. Come on. Come on, game. How many rerolls? How many times have we rerolled these? Give me the one that I want, please. Yes. Now just anything for you. That's fine. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. So, there's that. We need to also, like, just load you up with shields, I think, because you're going to do so much damage to yourself. 5. That's good. Very gross, but very good. Do 5 more. Nope. Do this first, and then do the 5 more. Hell yeah. That was sweet. That was so good. Cause and Fanatics. Double the pips at the left side. Plus 4 pips to all sides that already have 4 or more pips. Ooh. I mean, double the pips on the left side. Turn this into a 4. We lose the first turn bonus, but also like, whew, that's really good. Plus 4 pips would affect, you know, these 2 healing things, healing sides. I don't know if it applied to this after growth trigger, so I don't know if you would go from like 3 and then 1 use, and then your next one you're doing 8. I kind of want to get that just to experiment, but like, come on now. Like, this is so good. Plus 1 to everything you do on the first turn is like amazing. Helm of Power. Yes, please. Yes, please. So again, order matters. If we set them the other way around, then we're doubling the pips from 1 to 2, and then we're setting them to 2, which is not good. So we want to set them to 2 and then double them to 4. Okay. Final 2 fights. And our dancer is a monster. Although less effective, like, cantripping for now. You're also taking just like an obscene amount of damage from all these fanatics. This is very good. So we would do 6 damage. So we'd have to like hit one of the cause first. Which we could do. I hope. So the thing that's like really scary about this fight is if anybody dies here, then they have half HP for the final boss, which is coming up next. That is not ideal. We don't really have anything we can do about that. Like, it's just gonna happen if somebody dies. I would like to try to prevent that if possible. I guess we take the shielding on you. So worst case scenario, you know, Guardian can pristine shield himself for 8, and then we can block the dancer. But like, man, these fanatics are not going to burn themselves out on this turn. It's just so much damage. I really want the dancer rampage, yes, that. And then mana on you would be great. Mana on you would be great. Mana on you would be great. That sucks. I mean, it's like not terrible. You're taking 3 less damage, but oof, not great. So if we do that, that's 6 to everybody. We have no way of hitting these cause. Oh, that's like really annoying. And now you're taking lethal damage. So the other question is, do we do it like, do we go this way? Okay, that takes out 2 of the fanatics at least. And it keeps all of us alive. So that's good. If we get really lucky, we can maybe kill the cause with cantrips. I mean, we're getting there. That's good. It's a good start. This is almost certainly what we're going to want to do. Like the Cleavy Shield would be really good here. A heal from the Shaman would maybe be nice. Let's just see what we get. Like, that's fine. That guarantees that we kill one of the cause. And that the Fanatic will kill himself. We could do 2 damage here. Hit the Caw before we do the Cleave. So that kills both of them. 4 shielding is enough to keep the Dancer alive. And we can also just do that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we did it. We're all alive. Max HP. Fighting the dragon again. That's fine. Paladin? Heavy damage, heal and shield. Cleansing shield for 4. Like, the cleaves are nice. The cleansing is okay. Shield 2 double use is okay. Yeah, I think we take the stalwart. You just have more shielding, and I think we're gonna just need a lot of shielding here. Although the healing is also nice. But the cleaves, like the dragon has a lot of cleaves. So that's fine. Do we want to do anything else with any of these items? I don't think so. I mean, we could, like... What if we +1 to you? Then that first turn we're getting 4 mana and maybe like 3 rerolls. That's pretty good too. I like that. Okay. Ideal scenario would be we hit the archer with a cantrip. The rampage would also be good. The fireball is nasty. We need to protect the weaver. So the weaver getting the evasion would be nice. Like, your 5 damage is okay. We could hit the Caw really hard. And then if we get like the Dancer Rampage or something, that would maybe finish it off. The downside here is if we hit it with a cantrip before then that just negates that whole thing. We could still hit... Oh, see, like, the Exert's just no good. Especially against this boss. Okay, Smith and a Cleave Shield would be really good. The Rampage would kill the Archer. And then we could do it again to kill the Caw. You would take 8 damage, though, plus the 5 coming in from the Fireball. I don't see... I mean, 4 shielding, so you'd still take 4 and then, like, 9. So, like, we'd need the heal to keep you alive, maybe? If we could get the heal with the Vitality, the one on the left, like, that'd be really, really good. The shield is also pretty good. Yeah, I'll take that. I guess that gives us another healing option as well. Heal 2, cleanse, cleave, like that's pretty good too. So, we're gonna do this. That's a 4 shield on you guys. Oh, and he got the extra 2 from the smith. I was like, why do you have more? So we'll do that. Rampage, okay. I was like, what is that saying? It says Rampage. This will also let our Weaver just stay alive, which is good. That's a lot of damage. We knew that was happening, though. And you can go again. Yeah, that's what we do. There was so much damage to the dragon, too. That's pretty good. I really like cantrips. Have I mentioned that yet? I really like cantrips. So, like lots of shielding. The evasion on the Weaver is not bad. I'd rather like shield or heal through it. The Stalwart has so much shielding. That seems like that's going to be good. The way to go there. Like the reuse or the smithing, either of those on our leader would be really nice. Cantrips are doing good work against the dragon. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. This is really good too. I like the W shield. So we can go like shield, shield, shield. And then hit. So I think if we crush and it hits 3 to the top and bottom, it's only going to hit him once. Yeah. So, not amazing. We could, like, ritual heal somebody. I kind of just want to, like, burn the boss down. And this is a final fight, so in some sense it doesn't matter if people die. Like, it matters if we don't finish the fight, but, you know, there's no penalty or bonus for, you know, having people die or keeping them alive or anything like that. We just gotta kill the boss. That's it. And our leader's probably gonna die. We can keep him alive if we get this, and then if he gets, like, his reuse the dice thing. But also, I just want to kill the boss. Just like that. Easy peasy. So we're on a normal win streak. Shield for 300 total. Unlock an item. The Blessed Ring. That's cool. Alright. Neat. I think next time we're going to do a hard mode run. And then at some point, not right away, but at some point we're going to go check out some of these other modes. These are the cool modes. Shortcut and choose your party. And these are the crappy modes. Which includes the demo. Which, by the way, there's a demo for this game on Steam. You should go check it out. It's a very fun game. That's all I got, so yeah, see y'all next time. May the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.